Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the top 10 signs of alien abduction. Have you or anyone you know been abducted by an alien species? How would you know? It's important to be able to recognize the signs of alien abduction in order to be able to recognize and understand what is happening. So here are the top 10 signs that you may have been abducted by aliens. Number 10, consistently waking up at the exact same time, like 3:33 a.m. This is something I have personally experienced, and it ties in directly with my abduction experiences. For months on end, I would wake up every night at the exact same time, 3:33 a.m. This is also echoed in movies like The Fourth Kind, where it seems to be a prevalent occurrence across the spectrum of alien abductions. Number 9, abduction marks and unexplained bruising. As I show in my book Beneath the Haunted Sky, The Evidence for Alien Abduction, my abduction experiences are often accompanied by small marks that I receive on my hands or my arms. And there is also at times unexplained bruising. So if you are waking up with these marks which are consistent, which like the ones you see in the photograph shown here, if you wake up with unexplained bruising on your arms or your legs, this is also another sign that you may have experienced an abduction. Number 8, mysterious blood. Mysterious blood that you find on your sheets or your pillows or on your clothing, waking up after a night of sleep, could be an indication of alien abduction. There are many times when I have woken up with blood on my pillow, like you see here, with no source. There seems to be some connection with these types of bleeding incidents, abductions, and implants. Number 7, the bad headache. Often with abduction experiences, I will have personally woken up with a terrible throbbing headache, but it will not be in the normal place where I associate headaches, which would be in the front, either on the right or left side of my temples. But this headache occurs in the back of my head, and I have heard other abductees report this as well. Something about the way they communicate with you makes the back of your head hurt, almost as though they are taxing a part of your brain which is not normally used. So if you wake up with a bad headache in the back of your head, this is also another sign of alien abduction. Number 6, missing time. There are so many instances which have been reported and which I have personally experienced, in which I will experience what is known as missing time. This is when you are doing one thing at a certain moment, and then when you come back to yourself, you are doing something else, and time has passed which you have not cognitively remembered. This has happened on hundreds of occasions to people, and it is yet another sign of alien abduction, especially when it is in tandem with witnessing a UFO or UAP, and then you experience missing time. This is another sign of alien abduction. Number 5, damaged or adjusted clothing. Many times after an abduction experience, I have woken up, and other people have reported waking up with their clothing on incorrectly, backwards, inside out, buttoned wrong, missing, replaced, things like this. I've had two experiences with this. One is when I was a small child, and I went to bed with my pajamas, and when I woke up standing in the snow in the backyard, my pajamas were gone. I was only in my little underwear at the time, and my pajamas were missing and never recovered. They were never found. Another time when I was abducted, my toes were broken on my right foot, and when I woke up, my toes were healed completely, and my socks, which I had worn to bed, were actually off and laid very neatly side by side beneath my head on my pillow. So if you wake up with damaged or adjusted clothing or missing clothing, this is also another sign of possible alien abduction. 4. Repeating dreams. Having the same dream or same type of dream several times in a short period, for instance, in my case, would be a dream that I had often during my abduction experiences, was trying to find my loved ones and being unable to find them. This is what occurred during the times of my abductions, and even during one of my abductions. I actually woke up from this recurring dream to my implant being put in. So if you are having the same dream or same type of dream several times in a short period, this is another sign of possible alien abduction. Number 3, waking up with objects. During some of my abduction experiences, I have woken up with objects in my pockets. More specifically, as some of you may know from my book Beneath the Haunted Sky, I'm in possession of some stones, which I refer to as the knowing stones. I will wake up with these objects in my pocket or in my hand. I have actually woken up with a dish towel in my hand that was from another place. So there are times when you will wake up with unusual objects that you do not remember their origin. And if this happens to you, especially if it happens on a consistent basis, this could be yet another sign of alien abduction. Number 2, waking up with an injury or illness healed. During a couple of my experiences, one, they actually kept me from aspirating while I was in their custody. They had performed basic care and had cleaned me up from where I had gotten sick while I was in their custody. And there was another time, which I relate to you, where my toes were broken on my right foot, and they had healed them overnight. During the time that they had me, my toes were really badly broken, and when I woke up the next day, they were completely healed. No pain, no fracture, no bruising, nothing. If you had any type of bad illness or something bad and it was immediately healed overnight, this could be another potential sign of alien abduction. And the number 1 sign of alien abduction is waking up with an implant. When I had woken up during a procedure that was being done, it was my implant procedure. I had woken up after they had placed me back to find I had a lump, a small hard object that was implanted in my lower lip on the right side. This was after I had had a recurring dream. I had woken up to see the being. I startled it. It rendered me unconscious. And then I woke up in my bed. And then in the restroom, I saw that I had something implanted in my lip that was not there the night before. Since then, this implant has been moved from my lip and placed behind my right ear. And this is the number one sign that you have been abducted by an alien species. How many of these signs have you experienced? Give yourself a score out of 10. A score of 1 to 3 is generally not enough to say for sure whether or not you have been abducted. A score from 4 to 7 means there is an excellent chance that you have been abducted, and a score from 8, 9, or 10 means you are almost definitely an alien abductee. Give me your score in the comments and let me know how helpful you found this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and remember to pick up Beneath the Haunted Sky, the evidence for alien abduction, if you would like to learn more about these experiences. Thank you.